Hello, my name is Kay Shallow, and this is a response to Max Borders on regulation. Firstly, I would just have to say that I agree with you on the point that to start up a business in many industries requires so much red tape that you have to go over and maneuver against that for the most people it wouldn't be able to do it. And you can even make an argument that they put those regulations there so that people wouldn't start their own businesses. But that's not something I wanted to get into right now. What I want to focus on is that the politicians and the claim that these regulations are there for our protection, for to improve the profitability of the local businesses as well as big business, and it's for society as a whole. So what I would say is that let's take them to the test. Let's make these regulations and the processes as efficient as possible. There are two ways that we can do this. One, going through, I really think that for many things, going through the actual language and understanding what the intent was, and just, even if we don't even change any regulations, just simplifying the language of the documents in which these regulations are written on and making it accessible to the general public would be paramount. Like the fact that you said that you had to go to the county, you had to go this. There is no reason for you to have to be going from place to place in order to find something as simple as how to get barbecue sauce to a farmer's market. There should be a location where all of this is found. And my second point is that we can utilize technology in order to really streamline this process. If we just take the regulations that already exist and couple them with a website, imagine if there was a website where you can go in and say, okay, I want to sell something in a farmer's market, and they'll tell you the step-by-step ways that you could do it. You can set up appointments for the health inspectors, set up appointments for all the other things that you need to all the people that you need to talk to and go through, that even if it's a complicated process, it's still well documented in that website, and that data is there. So therefore, even though it's a long process, you're guided step by step in a way. You're following all the regulations, but yet the process is not as bad as all. So therefore, you lower the barrier of entry of starting your own business or doing the things you want to do while still following the rules that are in place. All of that is required. There are many talented coders out there that if they had access to the information, if they had access to not only if they had access to the information that the government holds when it comes to inspectors and their availability and things like that, if they had open APIs, people will build them for free. I mean, time and time again this has happened. They'll build them for free. So if this information was open, then the applications could be built to make processes like starting your own business as easy as possible. I look at biz filings that before, starting your own business, getting incorporated was this big, huge, issue that you had to deal with. Go to businessfilings.com, you can be incorporated within minutes. And that's the power of technology that we have. We have the ability to simplify these processes and making them as easy as possible. So once we do all of these things, once we have these systems set up, let's see now if these regulations are really for our own protection or to satisfy special interests. Because once you see that now that it would be very easy to, let's say, get your barbecue sauce to the farmer's market, and everybody's following regulation because they're using this tool, let's see if they attack the tool. Now we know that regulation was really there for other reasons other than the positives that politicians might have said in the beginning. So this is just my thought on this: to use the skills and the technology that we have to simplify the process and lower the barrier of entry to really test the value of these regulations. Thank you.